Christy here, and I have a special process video for you showing my October daily, days 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Originally, I thought I would be posting videos every Friday, but just with how it's been going, I had some extra time this past weekend to work on my album, and so you get a little extra bonus video today. And then we'll just kind of continue, and whenever I can post, I'll post. So I won't be committing to a day per se. All right, so we're on day 6. I'm just backing the day 5 4x4 photo with some of this googly eyeball paper from Doodlebug's Booze and Brews, and I'm cutting down the 4x4 photo just so you can see a little bit of a matte of the eyeballs. So I have a photo here of some delicious banana bread that I made. My friends Jenny and her baby came over for a little play date, and we had lots and lots and lots of banana bread. So that was pretty much the excitement of our day on October 6th. And so that is the photo I chose to include. I'm using a few pieces of ephemera, these little smoke bits, I guess. I just kind of layer those down. I don't really like the smoke part of it. I don't know. It's supposed to be like kind of a mad scientist type of theme, so a bit of a like explosion, I guess, but I just covered it up with some googly eyeballs to match the paper in behind and added my number 6 there. I know that I'm going to run out of these thickers eventually, especially when I get to the 20s. I don't have, well, actually, even the teens, I don't have a lot of 1s and 2s left, so I have to make a trip to Michael's and hope and pray that they have those in stock because I got those last year. But if not, I'll have to switch it up with some different sorts of thickers. Alright, so now we're on to the right-hand side. This is going to be for day 7 and 8. I don't want to have a full page or 2 pages for every day of October. That's just going to get my album to be so incredibly fat. So there's definitely going to be days where we don't do a ton, and these are those days. So on the 7th, which was a Friday, we went to gymnastics. So that top photo there is of Nora on the trampoline and loving it. So I just backed those photos onto the photos that were in behind for day 9. And I'm just adding this little cut apart that says "You're Spooktacular." That came in the 6x6 pad, and then I'm also using a tiny word sticker that says "Fun." That's from my tiny word stickers from Pretty Little Studio, and they're all sorts of like fun fall themed phrases. Say that 3 times fast. Fun fall phrases. So yeah, I think that's pretty simple and cute. And now I was kind of playing around where to put the numbers so that it made sense and it flowed. And I decided to go put the 7 on the left and the 8 on the right. Originally, I had it the opposite way, but yeah, I don't know if it makes sense, but as your eye follows the paper or the layout, it will go 6, 7, 8, and I thought that made a little bit more sense. So I'm using these kind of spiderweb doilies that I got from Michael's, and they're a glittery black, so they match the thickers really well. And I just layered that in behind, and I added a piece of ephemera, which is like this green blob that I've used, and you can see there that my adhesive did not work at all on that glitter, so I'm going to fix that a little bit later. So the 8 is for the photo underneath it, and that's a picture of my Heidi Swap light box, and I just decorated it on that day and just kind of put out some more decorations. And then I wanted to do a little bit of journaling about Nora and her gymnastics, so I used this shipping tag that I had in my stash, and I don't use a lot of orange normally, so I pulled that out to use in my October Daily album, and I'm just saying that Nora's having so much fun at gymnastics. We just started a few weeks ago, and every class she's getting better and better, and she's like really into it. So I just added that shipping tag and then like a cute little snake thing, snaky worm thing with the number 7. And don't ask me why I included the snake. It was something little and green, and I wanted to bring in some more green, I guess. So I brought out my glossy accents to adhere down that blobby piece to the glitter spider web just because it wasn't sticking otherwise. So I had to use a ton of glossy accents for it to stick. Alright, so now we're on to October 9th. This day we went to my parents' house and we saw my mom and dad and my brother, and we celebrated my brother and my birthday. We are twins. He is older than me by 10 minutes, and yeah, it was just fun. It was Thanksgiving weekend this weekend as well. We don't really celebrate Thanksgiving in my family because my dad doesn't like turkey, and so for my mom to go to all that work, it's just not worth it. So we usually celebrate our birthdays instead, and so that's what we did. On the Sunday the 9th, we celebrated our birthday. My mom made delicious Japanese chicken wings. If you've seen my album from last year, you'll remember me talking about those last year as well. It's just kind of our thing. We make those. I don't make them. My mom makes them on our birthday and anyone's birthday, really. We love them that much. I've tried making them and it's just not the same. So I have a photo there of my mom making the chicken wings, and then I have a picture of my dad with Adeline. I used a cut apart there with a haunted house just because I thought, well, we're at somebody's house, so use a house. And then I wanted to bring in some turquoise because you'll see there's a tiny cut apart there that says happy birthday up on the right there, and I knew I was going to use that, so I wanted to bring some turquoise, so I chose another paper that had some turquoise, and then that blobby guy, just because, I don't know, just to create like a filler. That's kind of the problem with October Daily is I am not huge into theme scrapbooking, so for me, I kind of have to have a reason to include certain embellishments. And blobby guys just aren't one of those things. But for an October Daily album, I kind of let all those rules fly out the window, and I just do whatever I want. So bringing it in that happy birthday cut apart. Those directional arrows that you see are also black and glittery, and those are from the Crate Paper After Dark collection from last year. I just had those left over, and so I like how it ties in the black glitter from the thickers on the left hand side. Alright, now we are on to October 10th, and I have this gorgeous photo of Adeline that I just snapped with my iPhone. And we didn't do a lot, so it was a Monday, and it's Thanksgiving Day. We did nothing. We did absolutely nothing. Aaron cleaned the garage, did some laundry. We watched the movie Tarzan with Nora. Like, we didn't do a whole lot of exciting things. So I just wanted to include a picture of Adeline because she hasn't been really represented very well in this album so far. So I have that, and she's got a bit of like old man hair happening right now. She's got a major bald spot in the back just from laying on her back all the time, and so I wanted to I wanted to include this cute old man, this old mad scientist guy. So I thought that was pretty funny that they both kind of have similar hair. And so I'm just doing a filler card with the date, October 10th, and I wanted to really include this bow. I thought about putting the bow on the scientist's head, but didn't really like how that worked. So I just put it on top of the page protector there on the left-hand side. And I'm just playing around with the placement. So my camera turned off, but you just missed me adhering everything down. I pull out a few more of those tiny word stickers there that says Thanksgiving, and little moments, but I'm just gonna switch where they go. And I'm using the Studio Calico label here just to do a little bit of journaling, just saying that we had a lazy Thanksgiving day and watched some movies, hung out. And then I'm just going to move the other little tiny word sticker over to this photo, and it just says little moments. So that's pretty much it for the days here. I'm just flipping through and seeing how it looks, I guess, and I realized that I haven't used any doodle pops, so I just adhered that down, and that is it for those next 5 days. Thank you so much for watching. I'm absolutely blown away with how many views my first video got in such a short time, so I really do appreciate that. As always, if you'd like to use my code Christy at the Paper Issue Shop, that would be appreciated, and you can save 20%. Thank you so much for watching, and there will be more videos to come. Thanks, bye!